Imagine looking up at the sky and watching the sun disappear. Not for a few seconds, not for a minute, but for more than 6 minutes. On August 2nd, 2027, millions could witness what some experts are calling the most extraordinary eclipse of our lifetime. The countdown has already begun for an event that many astronomers believe will become one of the most photographed and talked about celestial events in modern history. On August 2nd, 2027, the moon will completely block the sun, plunging parts of Earth into an eerie twilight that will last an astonishing 6 minutes and 23 seconds. That's longer than most total solar eclipses people experience in a lifetime. Cities across North Africa and the Middle East are already preparing for an influx of eclipse tourists, scientists, photographers, and skywatchers. Hotels near the path of totality are expected to fill years in advance. But what makes this eclipse so special? Why is it being called the Great Eclipse of 2027? And what strange transformations will occur when daylight suddenly disappears in the middle of the afternoon? Stay with us, because the answer may be even more fascinating than you think. The day the sky changes. A rare astronomical spectacle is approaching, and experts say it could become one of the defining sky events of the century. On August 2nd, 2027, a total solar eclipse will sweep across parts of Europe, Africa, and the Middle East, creating a dramatic corridor of darkness stretching thousands of kilometers across Earth. At its maximum point, near Luxor, Egypt, totality is expected to last an incredible 6 minutes and 23 seconds, making it the longest total solar eclipse visible from land during the 21st century. For comparison, many total eclipses last only 2 to 3 minutes. This one will more than double that experience. Why this eclipse is so unusual? The secret lies in a rare cosmic alignment. At the time of the eclipse, the moon will be near perigee, the point in its orbit where it is closest to Earth. Because of this, it will appear slightly larger in our sky. At the same time, Earth will be near aphelion, the point where it is farthest from the sun. This causes the sun to appear slightly smaller than usual. The result is a nearly perfect celestial coincidence, a larger-looking moon covering a smaller-looking sun, allowing total darkness to last much longer than normal. Astronomers describe this as one of the most favorable eclipse geometries seen in decades. Where darkness will fall. The path of totality will begin over the Atlantic Ocean before crossing southern Spain, northern Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, and Somalia. Millions of people living within this path will experience daytime suddenly transforming into twilight. Meanwhile, a partial eclipse will be visible across most of Europe, Africa, and large parts of the Middle East. For many viewers, this may be the most impressive celestial event they ever witness. What will people see? When totality begins, the world changes dramatically. Daylight fades, shadows sharpen, temperatures can drop noticeably. Birds may become confused and return to their nests. Some nocturnal animals may even emerge unexpectedly. Then comes the moment many eclipse chasers wait years to see. As the moon completely covers the sun's corona becomes visible, a ghostly halo of glowing plasma stretching millions of kilometers into space. Bright stars and planets may suddenly appear overhead, while people stand beneath what feels like an impossible sky. Many observers describe their first total eclipse as emotional, overwhelming, and unforgettable. Ancient fears and modern wonder. For thousands of years, eclipses inspired myths, legends, and fear. Ancient civilizations often viewed them as omens, warnings, or messages from the gods. Today, science explains exactly why eclipses occur. Yet, despite our understanding, total solar eclipses still have a strange power over human imagination. Some skywatchers describe an almost surreal feeling during totality, as if reality briefly shifts. Of course, there is no scientific evidence of supernatural effects, but the emotional impact can be profound. Perhaps that is why millions are already planning journeys across continents to witness this event. A once-in-a-generation spectacle. Astronomers expect August 2, 2027, to become one of the most observed eclipses in history. The combination of its exceptional duration, wide visibility, and accessible viewing locations makes it an event unlike almost any other in our lifetime. For more than 6 minutes, one of humanity's oldest and most awe-inspiring celestial spectacles will unfold above Earth. And when the sun finally reappears, those who witnessed it may never look at the sky the same way again. 6 minutes. That's all it takes for a familiar world to feel unfamiliar. The sun returns, the shadows soften. Life continues exactly as before. Or at least it appears to. Because every generation experiences a few moments that remind us how small we are beneath the universe. August 2nd, 2027 will be one of those moments. And somewhere, while millions stare upward into the darkened sky, another mystery may already be approaching. Another event, another discovery, another phenomenon waiting just beyond the horizon. The question is not whether the universe still has secrets. The question is, how many are still hidden in plain sight?